I want to see the draw. I don't know how good it is.
Hero does the same thing that he's supposed to. But from what it seems, Entity are controlling the top runes and OG are going to be controlling the bottom ones. DM is going to be in a lot of trouble with the open wounds, not moving an inch, and that's going to be the first blood going to Timado, popping the rage.
Deny team. Everyone with double-digit denies in this laning stage as they find BZM.
Let's see if they can kill him. No dissimulate. Here comes a beautiful charge through them with the Phoenix coming over. You cannot get this kill. No one is also going to be in trouble. He turns around. No mana for the ulti, which means that he's going to die without doing anything. Maybe he can buy back and change the outcome of this fight as Seb is dropping low from all of the poisons. Fishman will be pulled in onto BZM. And let's see if they can finish him off. There's the bash. You asked for it, both, and Ari asked for it as well, delivering it in the end with the charge. He'll get the kill, secure the bounty rune for BZM and OG. They're the ones who come out heavily ahead in that engagement.
Damn, OG just bouncing back so hard after a pretty tough laning stage. Really good rotations in the mid lane. BZM just, I think his item build's perfect, having that bracer for burst damage of the Zeus. I think he also had a fairy fire, and they turn around. Good ulti though.
Yeah.
Every side got its own wisdom rune, so the experience on the supports is pretty even. Ari though, level 5 and charging towards DM.
Yep, there's gonna be open wounds as well. You have the rage and sleep popping. He does big the stomp with the Void Spirit coming in. There was no chance for him to survive, and the very nice time to kill him just before he hits level 6. He's just the perfect target.
Okay, no one behind.
Nice. Remnant, he catches a mid-heavenly jump. Those kind of situations are very annoying for Zeus players, for something like a Mirana player as well, where you think you're gonna be getting away and you just get pulled in mid-jump. Just die.
Yeah, that's a tough one, and they're gonna find Fishman as well.
He's gone. It's so easy to play a Phoenix versus a Venomancer. Even though there is a Centaur in the way, at least in the early stages of the game, you can just...
Ari will just think
he's still gonna die.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yep, waiting for the next wave of creeps, with the siege creeps surviving. And this is in a lane where Timado was struggling heavily early on. Misses on the last hit. That's kind of
bottom side.
That is too deep. Katome is just dead. Okay, you force out some rotations and you only lose the support, so it's not the worst thing for Entity. But they just can't find anything to...
He still needs like a full Manta to feel ready to fight, I believe. I think OG has a pretty easy path to take control of this mid game. It's kind of on them. Oh, no one in the mid lane.
He didn't use his ulti. He does have the shield rune a little bit too deep. However, we'll see if that's going to allow him to escape without heavenly jump. It's going to be a problem. Noxious Flag going to be used by Whisper. Joining in on the fray. No one without mana, not going to be doing anything, but Watson joining in on the fray, making sure that the egg dies. Katome still alive, and BZM will try to run out Whisper, spreading that Noxious Flag onto the creeps. Won't be able to finish off this Veno, and with the Stampede going forward for BZM, no more Astros. He does have the Dissimulator going to the side. Step in 5 seconds. He will be fine. It is not a kill worth chasing for.
Hours now, and that's what happened, right? It was a fight on OG's tower. They still have a tier 1 mid. So it's not that costly for him to join, and OG, they find the Zeus again.
Yeah, he tries to go for the heavily, but not allowed. This news back is so annoying. Ether Remnant off the mark. A little bit of uncharacteristic there by BZM. He's still not going to give up.
The bash
by Fishman. Where's the crush? It is going to be there. They finish him off. Entity lose 2 of the heroes. OG find their opening, and now this tower is going to be taking a solid amount of damage as well.
OG on a row here. They take a 2-0 against Mausen, showcasing that he's
but they do manage to escape it.
Blink Dagger though, ready here on DM. I think it's flying out right now.
Targeted, immediately uses Noxious Plague. There will be a stampede.
Timado.
Stop as well, they caught him! Timado, he doesn't respond, and there it is, Bowie. If he had the Unfettered, that stun would not matter.
That's what I said, you know, this Zoo is here, they think they have the reaction movement of 15-year-old as they find the Morphling silent,
and he's gonna be in trouble. No, he got the Morph off, so he's gonna be fine. Now they're gonna be dropping the Unleash. Goodbye. Katome destroys it. OG, all of their lead is gone. Ari next on the menu with the Dispose. Katome takes care of him as well. Entity, they get themselves in the lead.
That seems to be... Oh, it is a smoke here from Entity. No one. I like that he's the one that smoked. Like, if he dies at the beginning of the fight, pretty much... Oh, Ari, they find him.
He's just gone. Oh, nowhere to hide.
He lost Seb on the other side as well. Solo killed by a Marcy.
Let's see, maybe Whisper can get some revenge here for his fallen comrade. No, he just put himself in a very uncomfortable position. Kataomi doesn't have anybody to jump from, and with the snap, he doesn't even need it. He's just going to be pulling him into the hands of D, who gets a double kill. Now, training on the fray, going for DM. That is a hard hero to bring down. BZM will get Kataomi on the side as DM still surviving. Timado is not stopping. There it is, Morphling using the rage as well. Wants to go forward, he's gone. And ulti from the Zeus, gonna be revealing where the rest of OG are. They're not gonna be saving their buddy. Watson is charged. No one in their right minds is gonna finish that one.
I mean, another individual play, right? This Mars is solo kills a Phoenix somehow, and then it allows Entity to take an amazing fight. Even though OG tried to force it later, sure they get 2 kills, but you lose Timado, they're gonna go for Fishman. That's a decent one, but no one's gonna be fine. In terms of vision, though, they don't really have vision on the left side of Entity's map.
Are scanning.
That
Look at it.
should be a problem. The only thing they have is the script, which right now is charging.
Is under attack.
He's hiding in the tree, but easy within his rune is
under attack.
I wonder how long this will remain, as they will smoke on Entity. They're actually super
Whisper
fearless.
is gone. He doesn't get the BKB off. Look at how much burst this Morphling will do. He pops the BKB. No! That's a 9-second down the drain, just thrown away for no reason. It was 100% certain he was going to die.
And at nighttime with no vision, this is very low chance. And as you said, this can.
The nighttime vision, talent on Ari, who gets the BKB off Whisper. Didn't. They do bring down the Marcy. That's gonna make the egg 10 times better. Nether Strike on DM. He already used his ulti. Whisper trying to zone everybody else out. There's the egg now finally being used with Entity trying to escape. That's gonna be a lot of noxious plague stacks there on OG. You have to be very careful as DM is gonna be turning around. Here comes the Morphling. Watson wants to go forward. There's the Stampede off cooldown. He does go down. Either way, no one's standing. He got infested by the Lifestealer. Has that Aghanim Scepter, jumps onto the high ground, but it doesn't matter. He will kill you from the inside. There's the Hex on Watson, who gets the waveform away, turns into the Lifestealer, goes for the rage. Will go for a TMP out, but you can bash it. Whisper almost dies for this play, but it doesn't matter. He secures that Watson is the one that goes down. Entity, they lose 4 of their heroes. Nobody cares about Fishman. Okay, Timado cares. He wants him dead. But
Well, regardless of that, it looks like they are all on the dark side. Oh, they're gonna charge. They found no one. They have
fast, he's gone. Yeah, with another strike. Actually, he doesn't push him all that nicely. Just get those 2 bashes, and Lifestealer does way too much damage at this point. Without no one, you're not entering the pit, right? Oh, that was so close. Oh, BZM is still going through. You want to run through a portal? I can get through one as well. BZM dodges the noxious plague, doesn't do anything, and Fishman will be going down. Again, these 2 heroes dropping for Roche. I still think it's kind of decent for Entity.
Oh, it's definitely worth it.
Yep, thank you. As looking at the game at this moment, OG, they seem like they're in a dominant position. You were talking about the later parts of the game for the Morphling, and the Ether Remnant pulls him onto the high ground. BZM, that was a great setup, but I don't think he was actually gunning for it to be this amazing. Watson got hexed up, will be stampeded out.
Bounty.
Good charge. They find Watson
charging. He's gonna be in a lot of trouble. The move stomp. DM just in time. Watson now gonna be popping rage. Gets bashed up. Rage doesn't help you versus that. He's still standing his ground. They cannot kill him. Here comes the Phoenix that died. Didn't really do all that much. Timado is in a lot of trouble. Watson, he still has the Aegis. You're not killing this guy even once, but he's murdering all of you. Finally, the charge from Ari, pushing both of them back. DM with his charge, he's so freaking tanky. There's the adaptive strike using the Aegis. They're trying to turn it around, but it's not gonna be enough. The right clicks. They have so much attack speed on Entity. Whisper could be next on the menu. The Eternament is covering for him. He will create a body of water to get himself out, but DM will not allow it with a double edge. He's gonna be taking the slaughter down. OG getting ahead of themselves almost. That is not true.
We're gonna see. I think it will feel like 2,000 damage. Timado.
If he gets stunned, he's gone. Hopefully, Hopefully he's gonna react. Yeah, he does react. But even through that, the AD rune is the strongest damage. As he's gonna get infested there onto the Morphling. The Zard, they're gonna be turning around and trying to finish him up. Tomato comes out and the Morphling is dead. It feels like zero because he is gone, Bowie. Look at that funnel. That is where the Morphling used to be. No one is not gonna get bashed, but the rest of his team is gone. He has no more friends left in this earth.
That's about it, as they're looking for no one here. He gets vision of the OT.
He cannot go through the defender's gate. They know where he is. They know what he wants. He would like to escape. Uses the Manta, tries to go through the defender's gate, and now into the Ether Remnant this Centaur goes. He just bought back to save his buddy, but who's gonna save him after his buddy is dead? Even with the shard, the Centaur will not be tanky enough to survive through the damage of OG, and BZM is beyond godlike. He really has been playing a clean game on this Void Spirit.
Yeah, really, really clean game.
It's gonna be going any better now.
Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
No glyph here,
Radiant's
Entity.
top tower is under attack.
You might be playing against Megas now. I think the play is you just play against Megas. If you take this fight, well, they're gonna lose this Venomancer. No buy on Fishman.
Yeah, I mean, it's not about if you want to take it, but rather if OG is gonna allow you to get away from it. The Nether Strike getting him in. Got Homie running to try to save his Morphling. Not gonna be happening after that death. It is insta GG. Entity are aware this game is now out of their hands.
All right.
Heroes are fast to go around the map. I'm not even gonna talk about the IO, what he...
Like, that spell used to be so broken, and they, I guess deservingly so, nerfed the hell out of it.
Ari chased down by Watson, who wants this kill. He's taking a lot of damage himself. And there's the hoof stop. That's going to be a problem for Watson. Turns around and they actually bring him down. Oh! It looked like Whisper was going to win that fight.
The Naga, I don't think the Naga can really defend against the right now, especially this early on. We'll see what he's going to do. Charge though.
Yeah, onto the two of them. Whisper is covering for Ari, who is very slow. Blood Grenade will connect. Seems like he doesn't have the
no one.
There's gonna be another one, and there's the roll. No one. Beautiful kick there, trying to connect it onto Whisper. Won't be getting it. In the end, Ari is the only one that falls, and
it's gonna form the top side. It's gigantic, and they're chasing him for the wisdom.
See? We talked about this, and they will be actually getting a Kataomi, a big deal. BZM protected by the Wisp, losing your Ursa. I think it is still worth it with the support you have. BZM almost dropping there to the Fury Swipes. Fishman will be caught by the Bushwhack. Ari not allowing him to escape. Nice rotation from BZM. Still, it's the experience part of...
Omi here just looking for some stacks and realizes there's no stacks, but he might be dead. Good dodge though.
It is going to be Kataomi going down. Whisper takes him out. It's 3-3 in terms of kills. OG are actually slightly ahead at the moment.
He's from the Airspear in the top side.
They have the charge. There is no Stampede just yet. Whisper is in so much trouble. He doesn't have a TP. It's all but certain that he'll go down. They just waited for the hoof stomp. Nice dodge on the roll. No one doesn't get the connection. Still, the slows are there. And the damage will be sufficient. Fishman also from the side. 2 points in upheaval.
Number one, you just get that kill before Stampede, and it just extends how much... Sorry. Why?
He's gone.
Dead.
He's gone. They're actually threatening with the chaotic offering, which they definitely don't need. There's the charge that we talked about versus the hoodwinks. It's just so easy. DM on the other side of the map will die, so both of the mid laners are not playing their lane. Look at that. It's completely empty. We very rarely see that.
Are fortified.
Yeah, got used though, so that's actually even a bigger win. But they will find it was...
Can they fight this 2 versus 4? Actually going forward, the golem will get dropped. And now you're gonna regret your life choices here on BZM. He's gone with the charge, and you're looking towards the Wisp as well, who's super low. Seb. Oh, if no one did manage to get that magnetized off. Nope, he got him anyways. You cannot deny. Oh, he tried to kill himself.
Yeah, be right, because you boink the enemy so far away that he actually break the tether.
Breaks it. Yep. That is a huge deal. Now looking towards Ari. Kataomi is everywhere. What the hell is with this Spirit Breaker here? It's just winning every single game on its own. Single time a unit dies inside of the upheaval, there's gonna be an imp spawning. So plus the kick, that's a big deal. And this is a very fast move. Timado might not be aware. No sleep either.
Charge. No black hole though.
You don't need it at the moment. They even had the Nether Strike used. Bushwhack is gonna be amazing with rotation. That's gonna be 2 heroes gone. It's amazing if they can bring down no one. Then this rotation is not gonna be worth it. With the Stampede going towards Fishman, 3 heroes will die for sure. Seb not breaking the link. He's gonna take BZM back to the farming region.
Desire Razor is so strong. As much so. Very nicely done there on OG. And I think Ari with amazing bushwhacks. He like the fact that he solo kills the SB so that his OT also kills the enemy is crazy, but yeah, might pay the price now.
He's gone. He slows down Kataomi with the plasma field. It's still over with an 80 rune. No one is so strong, and he wants more. Going in. Who does he see? It's gonna be Seb. Oh, you tried to save your buddy with your mech. Goes into the tier 2. Decides not to go.
Dire's tower is under attack.
Playing the drums a bit. Kataomi going through the portal. Now it's pretty certain that Ari will be going down. There's the upheaval. Bushwhack gets used, but the Spore Squirrel isn't going anywhere. We talked about Spirit Breaker versus the Hoodwink, and I think Ari is having a really bad time. He hates playing versus this hero.
Yeah, like he's
go.
Dire's top tower is under
can't
attack.
get her away. Oh,
Sure.
yeah.
With the Malefice being there, he's just
Back.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, it's much better to just give it up. You don't wanna do your shifts in game 1. I'm just getting those enrages off as well. That's the value you get from your 14k MMR player as in the mid lane.
There's no more relocate. Now they're going to be in so much trouble. No one's standing his ground. And they don't break the tether. Surviving with the mech being used. They're actually going to be throwing it around. Black Hole will be beautiful, and that will finally bring in enough damage. Standing close to each other, sometimes it has value. Sometimes it's going to be a problem. They're even going to save Fishman, who's standing his ground, doesn't want to attack Whisper. Through that retaliate. The bashes will make sure that Fishman lives. She stands his ground. Just to die for good measure, losing the Aegis in the process. No one going towards the Naga. Tomato? Oh, get dumped onto the cliff. No, don't go
They're
down.
gonna leave him there.
Leave there. That
No
is a
TP.
disaster. Maybe with the Manta and the mirror image, he can get himself down. But in general, if he's not lucky, it's gonna be a problem. Okay, Ari comes over. We'll try to finish off. He's reeling at him. Come over. Come to the high ground and fight with me. Unfortunately, they don't get it. They're just gonna leave him there. This is a disaster for Tomato.
The OG could maybe utilize, but OG, like, even if they know there's no black hole, taking Roshan takes a while for them. It's fine. Wait a second.
And he escaped. Getting to the tree, his roll is actually going to be perfect to find him. Even though you don't connect, the damage will be more than enough. Tries to deny himself on the creeps. Very unlikely. Even if you have 1 HP, sometimes those creeps don't kill you.
Dire's middle
As
tower.
Ari,
Another one.
Watson is kind of alone-ish here, but help is coming with a tier 1 being available and not having a single one there. Now they see it very clearly with the charge coming through. Head bonk doesn't even happen. He dies before that.
And that's what I said. Like, this Earth Spirit hero, they also have a lot of vision here in the big jungle, but good blink out.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Gets himself
attack.
out, no one just goes forward. He's the hero that cannot die. They even drop the golem. There's the full heal onto Ari. Seb just puts himself in an uncomfortable position, but the relocate will end in a second, and even with the Nether Strike, they do not break it. There will be a silence onto the Earth Spirit. This is a big kill if they can get it, but the air says no. You will get pulled into nothingness, dying inside of the black hole. Closing the eyes of OG. Entity are everywhere in the chase onto BZM. They don't even need to charge to continue as Watson. He does more than enough damage to bring down anybody.
Thought that with the relocate, they're going to be able to match the presence of that hero, but if you're that far behind,
Radiant are
it
scanning.
doesn't really matter. We're yet to see this Razor look as strong as they want to. They're going to get Fishman.
I think they're more than okay there at the moment. They don't have their black hole. They might not even want to use it. That's Mado that is being targeted. They have the Nether Strike. They know which one is really going with yours. And there's the Nether Strike, and they're not gonna allow him. They're not gonna allow him to sing. Close his mouth before he gets a chance to say anything.
Dire's middle tower.
That's
is
how
under
they
attack.
won most of the games in this tournament, and they are not letting go. OG is trying to force their hand,
They're not
trying
done.
to... Yeah, that's a big one.
If they can't get it. Turning around on Katomi, no one will join in on the fray. And there is the 3-man black hole. Bushwhack will stop it, and let's see if they can turn it around. Earth's actually dropping low. This is the moment OG were waiting for. They can bring down no one with his Beyond Godlike streak. No, he's gonna bring down everybody. Despite canceling the black hole, despite killing Jersa, there is still one guy that is untouchable in this game. Kataomi gets a double, but it was the Earth Spirit doing the most amount of damage in that fight.
That's still like an amazing fight for a jungle.
Radiant are
You're under a
scanning.
ward. That's unfortunate.
They're smoked up as well. No golem, no black hole. They jump
Oh, no.
into the Naga, and there used to be an OG carry there, thinking he can start it off with a sleep.
Yeah, they dewarded as they went on Timado, so that's very unfortunate. OG there, not expecting vision. They're gonna find Ari as well, and they can just roach with nighttime coming in on the dire side.
Yeah, they're gonna.
But it's tough. Like, the Centaur was a creep the entire game. I think forcing the Centaur first phase without banning it is super risky. Oh, okay. They tried Fishma.
Yeah, that's something. There's the Orchid, Sharpshooter, he's gone. They forgot the cheese in
Radiant's
the
bottom
pit,
tower
however.
is under attack.
That is
Dire's
uncharacteristic
middle
for
tower
Fermenting
is
a
Mental.
little bit.
attack.
You can get a Howda cheese if you leave it in the pit for 10 minutes. It's a new mechanic of dispatch.
Dire
He's a cow, so he's the one that should be. It is his milk after all.
He's a male cow.
Oh, I'm not gonna talk about that. Oh, good cheese
The
though!
cheese actually survives, which means that he can take this fight to go their way. Going towards BZM, gets kicked back into a Malefice. And there it is. Sleep coming in. Where's the bash? He got it. BZM cannot TP away. He didn't go for the Naga. Maybe that was the smarter kill. But either way, you get a big one.
Sort of thing. But BZM can't catch a break this game. They are always fighting him in the fights. Naga just doesn't scale as much as he needs to. And the Centaur, I don't know when he's going to be a hero. In fact, he's going to be dead.
Yep, he cannot blink away because of the radiance. It's so annoying. Usually with a Dual Scepter versus the Nurse Spirit, you would have been able to escape. It's not with the amount of items and gold that no one has been able to accumulate. Now also BKB on Enigma. Entity are getting to that point where their lineup cannot lose any longer.
Entity didn't really make any mistakes past the 15-minute mark. I think they're just playing the map really well. They're gonna kill Ari for the god no, like the 10th time.
To die at the moment, tier 3 is gone.
Radiant's
Not just
middle
yet, there it
tower
is.
has fallen.
DM goes
Fine
forward.
Whisper.
And there's the Nether
look
Strike
at that.
breaking the Tether, and there's the fight that we saw also as well. Into the black hole, Seb goes. It will get cancelled by the sleep. Not sure why
Yep.
they didn't pop the BKB there. Kataomi is gonna have that pike fairly soon again. We will die before it magnetizes. He's so strong. They're just all dying from the overtime damage, and no one. He cannot be taken out even with Tomato moving forward. He does 0 damage to the Earth Spirit. Buyback from Seb with just 3 heroes. You are not winning this fight.
Radiant's middle barracks has
Even
fallen.
with that mistake, I would be surprised to see this every game, though. It's way too expensive. You don't really benefit at all from most of the other stats. It's very cool.
Going for DM. He doesn't get the BKB off just yet, but he will get before the Sharpshooter corrects. Still with the relocate. They do bring him down. You just bring BZM into a very uncomfortable position. Ursa with the BKB will finish him off with just 2 swipes. Looking towards Whisper, who needs just 1 more to hit him, and there it is. With the Earth Shock, it will be finishing him off. Tomato in a lot of trouble. They will be finishing off the Fishman, but probably giving Rampage to Watson in the process. Tomato, sleep, has the TP, so no Rampage for you. Tomato will stay the only one that got it so far in the playoffs. Doesn't have a TP. I'd actually chase for him. I heard the charge. They're going towards the top lane. Kataomi is not done. They found the 2 of them.
Oh,
and OG,
no.
they pause. They don't even know because Kataomi is invis.
I guess they... Yeah, maybe they don't. It is nighttime.
Let's see if he's gonna attempt at it. Nope, BZM not popping the BKB. It means that he's accepting that he's standing here and fighting. Tries to take damage from the air spirit, but doesn't care. Ursa comes over, annihilates it. Another strike gets used. Fishman with the Ogre Seal Totem tries to run away. Will be caught in a net, so maybe they can bring him down. No one continues to kill people. There's another golem being dropped on that roll onto Tomato, who doesn't have a song. He just finished his concert, so his throat needs a little bit more time to get better. At least they bring out two of their heroes, OG.
A lot of the games seem to be stomps just because of drafts. His Whisper is going to be stomped here, kicked back, and probably charged up.
He's the one who does
damage
this
of Desert Spirit. Holy cow.
He has an MKB. The thing is, you were talking about the Ursa MKB. Nope, Ursa doesn't need it because there's another guy who is getting so many right clicks, and he's level 26, 16-0, and 21-0-1. A completely perfect game. In the previous game, it was BZM who was untouched. This time around, it will be no one who gives victory to his team.
No one. His yeah,
Ember.
10 seconds remaining.
He can win this game, but I can see OG understanding what they need to do. He's so annoying, and he's gonna steal the water rune as well. Just stuns BZM there. He's gonna get smacked a couple of times, but can BZM get the kill? With the Bramble Maze, it is gonna be more than possible. Ari also joins in with the phrase. Seb, he hates Kataomi as well, and he gets the first blood, not allowing BZM to get it. Probably not something that he was gunning for.
You think he's not even gonna miss that carrier? It's gonna be alright.
Seb is rotating bottom. He has the freedom to do so. Glimpse instantly on Whisper might allow Watson to live. No, the upheaval is there. He cannot move. He has to stand his ground and fight. Going for Ari. There will be a Shadow Realm, and that hit is probably going to be what ends up killing Watson. Nope, Whisper gets the kill. Now looking towards Fishman. He is not that easy of a target under the tower, but still, what a nice play. Now onto the Zeus. Not enough man on BZM for a heavily jump, and now he's gonna get it. Gets himself away. Kataomi, can he actually get towards him to finish him off? One more smack, and there it is with a blood grade. However, he could be next on the menu, hiding in the trees, trying to use that ward to play ring around Rosie, and will be unable to survive as Whisper in some trouble, caught in a net. Watson, his fishing trip will be successful.
Alright, lots of kills. All of those creeps he was able to drag. He's still like level 3. This is fine.
It's fine. Especially if they bring down BZM with Fishman coming over. They just need to mark, and Glimpse is going to take it back into the hands of no one inside of the kinetic field. The God of Lightning and Thunder will die to that exact element, and that's going to be another one. They really have
to be quite sad about it. This is the second tower that's falling just because of no.
Oh, Seb is in trouble as well. They see him clearly. Glimpse is available if they want to go for him. At least they're going to be taking that ward down finally. It's going to be out. Fishman left all alone. Ulti from BZM doesn't even secure them kill. It's going to be Ari that gets it, but
Vlad, so the lifesteal is going to be there. One really good anchor smash could be 400 HP back to him.
Golem drop. That's the way they started off. He still has that blubber, so will be removing the Crossing Haze in an instant, and goes for the Ravage, keeps it in place. Watson comes from the side. The end is dropping low still, so they should be able to take him down, especially with Tomato coming over as well. Watson is marked, seen clearly, has the ulti, doesn't really have the mana for it. It's gonna be a problem. But look at the other side. The Static Storm is amazing, and everybody from OG will get destroyed. Watson got his ulti. He's dealing with the creeps while his team is searching for the remnants of OG. You have a disruptor, so glimpses are gonna give you those bonus kills. Tomato wants the TP out hit and then into melee form. Watson didn't get it off, and even if he did, it's very unlikely that you're getting the connection.
Static Storm, as you said, and there's another fight brewing up. Entity doesn't want to stop.
They want this tower. OG doesn't want to give it up. Fishman has been marked. Upheaval slowing him down. Nice glimpse. DM on the other side. It's going to be huge if they can kill him. There's the Thunder God's Wrath. He's gone, and also BZM secures himself a shield rune. That is a pretty big kill. In the end, however, the tower in the bottom lane did fall.
Oh.
Found him. That's not
underwhelming.
Yeah, pretty underwhelming. Fishman, yeah, he's gonna pay for his sins. 100% dead here. Of course, no one already left him for dead.
It's not how they expected that fight to go, and you know it goes back to the mate layer. Even though it's amazing this game against.
Oh, this is a problem. OG. You don't know what's coming for you. It might just be instant death. Ari breaks
on Ari.
Might be the best one. No, it didn't get the Shadow Realm off. He gets it off now. Surviving turns around with the Terrorized Static Stone will be used onto 2 heroes. Here comes the Fishman already low, but he did use his spells. This is not looking too bad for OG at the moment. Could have been much worse.
That's best case scenario. And I mean, I think he pass.
We also want our viewers to participate in the 1xBet kill race. There's not too much time left. You need to scan this QR code. This is the last series of the tournament. Goes to the low ground just to be met by Watson. They have the Dragon Tail already caught in a net that he will not leave. Watson, speaking of a kill race, he's the one that gets it there, and he's quite happy with the outcome. Whisper, is he gonna be in trouble, or is it gonna be Fishman who gets turned around and loses a lot of his armor, pushes him out of the kinetic field with the innate ability, will still be going down. Whisper still alive. We'll see for how long. Ravage this time around will be popped. Shadow Realm from the Dark Willow actually allows her to escape, but Whisper is not going to be so lucky. OG, they lose 3 heroes around the map.
At least they got the tower, but they have very mobile heroes as well with Ari.
He's gone. They have the Powerful Strike. He cannot TP away. Even if he had it in this kind of a situation, you know that your life is forfeit.
Thing is, even if you're shoving from fog, the Monkey King can know where you are, and in fact, he has perfect vision with the ward as well on the right side.
Looks like misses on BCM, but they have the Static Storm. There will be a golem drop and the upheaval as well. That is kind of dangerous still. The Zeus cannot leave the Static Storm alive. Side of the Wukong's the man, protecting Fishman. Seb gets jumped upon, still surviving. No one loses a ton of armor. Here comes Tomato getting in onto the fight. No Ravage at the moment. Terrorize might just be perfect, connecting onto the 3 of them. Tomato, but going in. Watson still has his ulti. That is a very dangerous hero to go for. DM is just running in, understands that the enemies have no damage. They cannot touch it. Dragon Tail will connect under a tier 2. There will be a glyph used. This is too deep. This is a problem, but Watson uses his... He goes forward, buyback from Seb with the upheaval, trying to save his buddies. They cannot move from a net. And Watson, he's so slow. But once he gets into the face of Seb, he's gonna smash it in. One more time for the second time in that fight. Zeus is back to the world of the living, has his ulti available to make sure that the troll loses his life. Entity, in the end, did go too deep.
Yeah, but the fight's still...
This troll is gone. OG gonna be there in time.
Fight though.
Towards the tiny avalanche, he dodges that. Finally would bring Katomi down from the trees, but inside of this, so they're taking a lot of damage. Uses his ulti. They see exactly where they are. The Ravage this time around, keeping him at bay. Whisper in some trouble, has the movement speed necessary to run himself away, being healed up by the Warlock as well. Good to terrorize to save his buddies there. Aghanim Scepter from the Slardar making a huge difference.
For Tomato to connect to the fights, and he's here. He does have this Shadow Blade.
He's gonna go sending in the golem. Seb wants to see where the enemies are. No one cannot blink away because of it, so they have to deal with that first, and we'll be able to do so. Seb, yeah, I'm spitting on him a little bit too deep, and the Powerful Strike was amazing inside of the Wukong's command. Let's see how much damage Tomato can do. No, these heroes just aren't dying. You're fighting versus Entity, and at the moment they're much more powerful than you. Whisper will get slowed down with Kadaomi also coming forward. Whisper doesn't have a way to escape the of Entity, and will be the 3rd hero to fall, finally opening up that road that Entity started a long time ago.
I think we actually had this conversation maybe like half a year ago. One thing a lot of people forget is that damage reduction... Oh, never mind. They will lose Ari. Damage reduction stacks additively, so they have to even engage.
Structures are fortified.
Who to engage on? Maybe toss back with the Tiny, but he's gonna be needing some help.
There is a sentry as well, so it's not easy.
Oh, Whisper, he didn't use the crush. He doesn't have the puddle beneath him, so no regen, no status resistance, no life.
Has a buyback, DM.
Dire's top barracks.
It's fine. Has the pipe to protect him. That lane of Rax is gone. Going on to the Zeus once again. They are not stopping even for a second. No one diving into tier 4s. That is a little bit scary. You're not the one with the Aegis. The Cursed Crown will connect. Those brambles are still gonna keep him in place for a little bit longer. Tomato comes too deep, scared of the Wukong's command. They are gonna glimpse him in into a static zone. Has the BKB blinking from the Tide ulti, from the Troll standing on him. Your BKB is not good enough. Now the Ravage will be used to find the rest of the pack, as your strongest, tankiest heroes are already dead. Watson dropping low. There will be a Terrorize. He still has the Aegis. Even if he dies once, it's not that big of a deal. Bedlam doing absolutely nothing, as DM still blinking forward. There's the Slaughter. Once again, he got stunned up without getting the crush off. He doesn't have a way to escape with the kinetic field being there. The status resistance helps you not even one bit. OG have used everything they have, and with glimpses are gonna be put even into more pain by Entity. Even into tier 4s, I don't think they're gonna die that easily. Spell. This Raxus, toss back. Zeus, I think no one wants to be there, as there will be a Ravage, ulti from the Troll. Maybe you get baited into a bad spot. No, he caught him out. He's just gonna rip him apart. Whisper next on the menu. Watson is doing way too much damage. This time around, he doesn't have the Aegis, so he might be in a little bit of trouble running into the Brambles because of the Terrorize. There will be a golem dropped as well. Not enough damage for OG, not enough chase. They're just in so much trouble. This game, it's looking hella over with no one just standing in front of the enemy fountain and forcing OG to concede. They know they cannot win this game any longer.
This is a tough one. I feel like for game 2, win Entity 1.
A Slardar? Is that a mid Slardar? Strike to go with the axe. Get some kills, because of course he will recover fairly soon, as Ari dropping low, losing a lot of his armor and giving the experience to Fishman. Has the Fairy Fire, there's the net as well, a couple more hits, and it is going to be a first blood for this viewer. Watson probably wanted it for himself to remove this battle hunger. Days when he's so popular that you can early pick him for the offlane as well, that he's not being flexed a little bit more. It is weird that nobody wants to try it out. Entity, however, after the performance in this tournament, they're of course going to have the confidence to go for it, and also with two meepos instantly for Whisper. Doesn't even get the call off, so no extra armor for him.
They might get Ari as well. Earth binding 3 seconds here.
Oh, he blocked him in. There is gonna be a lift, nicely done by Ari, but there's the Earth bind connecting on him, and with the body blocks, Ari's not gonna move. He reduces their damage. Still, they're gonna have more than enough to bring him down as well. Watson gets himself another one. Entity again showing the power of the meepo. I think Watson is still going to be fine. He still has a glyph to play with if he wants to, but well, might lose a couple of CS here and there.
Radiant are scanning.
Very patient there on the Nico. Oh, bottom lane.
That is Seb. Seb is gone. That's going to be the Inkswell finishing him off. Tomato going for Kataomi. He is pretty low. Has 13-1 charges, however, so he can definitely continue stacking this indefinitely. That's going to be a kill for Tomato. Stands his ground, fights DM. What's with the crits? Just getting a couple of them over and over and over again. And one more smack will bring down Tomato. And what is that, a complete solo kill? Yep. Nobody came over to help.
Oh man, this is the second time, you know, this mid lane matchup. No one is looking incredibly sharp. He played against some of the best mid laners in the world today, and
no way, Tomato, he just came back to the lane. Entity are teaching OG how to play Dota. Seb not giving the respect to the 2x TI winner whatsoever. They are just everywhere at the moment.
Is under attack.
This is a 3K goal.
Is BCM dead again? BCM is dead again? Oh, he's not gonna be diving. There's the bash. Needed 2 more hits. Tornado was available with 7 stick charges and a Fairy Fire, so no one doesn't go forward. But it seems so easy.
The bottom tower is falling. While this is happening, they've lost their safe lane tower. No one gets an arcane as well. Oh, they just found BZM.
He's gone. There's the bash. He had it ready, and he's gonna be getting the arcane rune as well. He baited him. They thought for a second he was gonna be getting the rune, but he wanted the kill over it. Entity are 4k gold ahead, 6 minutes in. Even Whisper is getting down. No, don't run that way. There's a meepo coming. Multiple as well, ready to dig up the grave for the axe and for OG as well.
This is a must ban second phase hero. Obviously, Entity feeling a bit frisky. They knew they had this. Okay, they're trying to steal the wisdom room here. What is BZM doing?
They're bringing the numbers. Look at the perfect usage there of the swarm. No one gets the wizard who misses on the crush, gets the minus armor on Whisper. At least they'll bring down Fishman, but let's see at what cost. With the minus armor on the axe, he doesn't have the call. He's surrounded by 3 heroes. Kataomi will be the 4th one if you count the Meepo as 2.
He just has full control of how the game's played. He can just farm with the main one, send the meeples around. OG, they need to bring the numbers with this next fights, but it's so tough. They're gonna dive this Invoker here.
Why not? He used his tornado, he used his spells. He is not capable of doing anything. BZM, look at the desperation on his face. He does waste time on our supports when OG can do it for ourselves.
Sheesh.
That is a dead BZM.
A dead BZM again.
Yep, doesn't know what to do. There's so many units around him. They mark him with a Crossy Haze at the end of his life. While Entity are diving every single lane. Ursa is the only one getting some creeps right now, and even he is in a kind of an uncomfortable position if they want to beeline towards him.
This might be the stompiest game of this series, and Step is level 4. Fishman is level 6 right now. I don't know how you stop this. Like, this looks like one of those, games with a Smurf team. You're playing Battle Cup.
Yeah, Entity is smurfing. You know what the problem is? That Entity smurfed their way through this tournament. So, Valve, I think you need to be checking these guys.
How do you smurf when your carry player is 14k MMR? Like, he's already the highest MMR. It's just... I don't even know what to say. Like, X is dead. This is a 6k goal lead. Soon to be the champions of this tournament, unless OG finds a way to enable Whisper, and he is giving up on his Blade Mail to rush a Blink Dagger here.
Ari is trying to be annoying to Watson. He has the stolen Shikuchi. When we saw the Weaver, we talked about the Rubik and how strong he can be. There's the barrel towards the poor Venomancer. Seb will get smacked down by the crit. No one. And he's gonna be taking some damage, running around. BZM was marked for death. Another barrel roll, and
it's level 6
hits are gonna finish him off. Yep, level 6. The supports on the other side are higher level than even Kataomi. If he gets out of this one alive, it is gonna be a disaster, and it is gonna be a disaster because he is alive and well. Linkswell connects. No one gets a triple kill. Axe will get the call off onto multiple heroes spinning around, but in the end, he has spent too much. He gets dizzy and dies.
TP, they know there's no tornado. He might just die.
Trying to run away. He will put out the ice wall. That doesn't really slow all that much, especially not the Weaver. Ari is going to be coming into the fray. They're just smacking him. Finally, the split will be used, making sure that the Invoker gets burned down to a crisp as Fishman. He already did use the time lapse. Noxious Plague, dropping him low. Of course, the split with the Radiance will make sure that Seb goes down. Ari still chasing forward. Who's this? The faster bug. Fishman is still alive. There's another Shikuchi, and Watson with just amazing Earthbind, making sure that Ari will not be chasing down.
Roshan, that might not be a bad idea. They are all positioned top, but Entity already sending reinforcements to this area.
ZM's like, yo guys, a carry Weaver is on me. He's a level ahead of me. No, wait, that is a support. He gets a nice tornado off. Cold Snap, Deafening Blast, TP away. Spirit Vessel will kill him. Stolen Shikuchi, Sam dropping low as well. There will be a low on DM for a second, but Fishman, he's not going to be the one being slowed down. Gets himself a double. Soulbind was used. No one is dropping low. Lifted up in the air. A couple more hits from the Ursa should finish him off, but the Ursa will die before that happens, and OG, they finally had enough. The last game of the tournament will also be the shortest game of the tournament here, but with 16 minutes and 36 seconds.